events like this are important because we need to have hyper-local pride. Not everything in games industry is purely in London, it's not all down south, so it's important that we've got that regional feel, right? But also it's a great opportunity for folks to come together and be able to talk about the important things about how to make good games and develop good studios, so that we've got that sustainability of the industry too. Industry trends general, I would say that we're going towards a more inclusive space. Like that's what my talk was all about, right? Like we've got this conversation about the industry being a friendly space, but it's the inclusivity of it that I'm particularly focused on and what I'm seeing some positive strides in. So I want to see folks from more marginalized backgrounds going into games industries, making amazing games, but also making sure that they're in the leadership positions of these these studios and publishers too. And that's the area and space that I want to see more of. And there's some fantastic initiatives that are doing that, and I just want to see more of those trends come through. Just how important networking is, how important it is to be connected with different folks, to share what you're doing, and to understand what other folks are working on and how we can add value in that way, right? So it's all about, my talk was all about talent retention and moving people up, and so understanding what studios and publishers are able to do, I want to hear a lot more about, and I'm looking forward to meeting with people and engaging in that. The talk in particular from Des and Mel around the leadership network, particularly interested in, because that's the important thing that we need to think about, the business element of our game studios. What I'd say to someone who's considering coming to a future event: get involved, try it out, do it. It can be nerve-wracking walking through those doors. It can be nerve-wracking of like, who am I going to speak to, what am I going to learn? But this investment in you and the investment in networking and meeting different people at varying levels of their career in the industry. I was speaking to some fresh graduates, I've been speaking to some industry veterans. Like, those conversations happen in between the talks, and you're going to hear a lot from the talks, get a lot of information from that. But those casual conversations where you're grabbing a cup of tea or you're grabbing a water, they're really, really great, and that can really unlock your learning. So come along, try it out, and see what happens from there.